Hey guys, welcome back to Gardening with Creations by DX & Co. So we put out a short a couple of weeks ago where we stopped and we actually picked up these actual grow kits for a cherry blossom tree and a flowering dogwood tree. So we plan to, the reason we got them is they actually have a 100% guarantee. So we're gonna open them up for you guys, read the instructions, and get started, and then we'll show you guys along the way as they mature. Okay, so we've got our Japanese flowering cherry tree and our flowering dogwood. So let's go ahead and start here with the dogwood. Pull the top open. Get that tin out of there like that. Slide the tube out, and inside the tube there you can see we've got our seed packet. I'm guessing that's soil. Hot soak your seeds first. All right, well, I guess we better get a bath of boiling water. The night prior to setting up your kit, boil a cup of water and let it cool for 10 minutes or so. Next, drop your seeds into the hot water and let them soak overnight. Then proceed to step 1. So I guess we've got some work to do on that first. Comes with this little instruction thing, growing a seed from a tree instruction booklet. Here's how we do it. Growing a tree from a seed is fun and easy, so easy even pet tree wolf Sequoia can do it. Huh, all right then. Just follow along with the Sequoia. These simple instructions lead you step by step through an amazing process of germinating your seeds and growing a tree. You can start the kit anytime, but it's usually easiest to grow trees harmony in their natural cycle of season. We recommend starting in springtime. Wow, perfect. We're starting right away. Spring is 2 days ago. I guess what we need to do first here, remove our top there. Go ahead, and it was just easy to twist off. Here are the seeds. So we're gonna go ahead and get these seeds placed in hot water overnight. And then tomorrow we'll come back and get them in the soil here and follow these. This is telling us that night prior scenario. So while that one is going on, we will go ahead and put this one back, and let's look at the cherry blossom grow kit to see if we have the same type of instructions there. So that is our flowering dogwood. Pretty neat. Remember, the reason that I bought these guys is it says right on there 100% guarantee. I'm just going to show you guys the actual setup process for the moment, and then we'll look at this after 20 days and we'll get them out of the fridge. I'll take you along for the ride there. But all right, growing your cherry blossom. Let's see if this one is any different. Before starting, hot soak your seeds. Boil them in water, let them cool for 10 to 15 minutes. Add seeds and let them soak for 24 hours. Sow your seeds, place it in the fridge for 30 days with this one. Let me go ahead and get the boiling water part going. We will put our seeds in 2 different ones, so that way we have them separated for soaking overnight. So we've got our dogwood seeds here, and then look how little these little cherry blossom seeds are. Wow. All right, so we're back. It's officially been 24 hours of our seeds soaking, And so we are going to go ahead and start here with the dogwood tree. Pop that lid back open there. And our instructions. So step 1, as you recall, said first remove the clear top cap from your mini greenhouse and empty the bag of soil into the bottom. So this is our mini greenhouse. Got the clear top lid, the bag of soil here. Oh, there are 2 bags in here. Alright, so we've got our bag of soil and our bag of, I assume this is pebbles, doesn't feel like pebbles. So let's open up our bag of soil here first. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and start pouring that. Okay, now that we've got our soil poured in there, step 2 says next gently add water until the soil is well saturated. So I've got my little water pitcher here. I'm gonna go ahead and start pouring water. Bob, I don't need your help, thank you. Go on. Oh, it's draining out the bottom. Hey, good to know. I should have put a saucer underneath this. Be right back. Alright, so we've got our now a saucer underneath it, and try to pour this to get the soil saturated. It's kind of hard with these because the soil likes to pool up. So I like to go ahead and just kind of mix it up a little bit as you pour water in, so that way you can really get all the soil, because typically speaking you won't get all the soil. Alright, let's let that drain out a little bit there. And let's look at our next step. So it says, step 3, time to sow your seeds. Carefully open your little bag of seeds. Well, we already had to open our little bag of seeds for pre-soaking them, so kind of interesting that it would require us to open our bag of seeds on step 3, but okay. So I've already pre-soaked these, as you can see. I actually have them both mixed together. The dogwood seeds are the larger seeds here. So it says step 4, pour all your seeds in the center of the mini greenhouse right on top of the wet soil. Sowing multiple seeds give you a chance for success. That says that right in step 4. So it actually says put them all in there all at once. And so we're taking all of our larger seeds here, the dogwood seeds, which leaves us with 3 of the cherry blossom seeds. So typically speaking, you would, push those down into the soil, but I'm following the exact instructions of these because it says to do so in order to get a 100% guarantee. So next it says, now open your little pouch of white pebbles, which I can only assume is this other green bag. It's not exactly labeled, so we'll go ahead and open that up. And it sure is white something. Looks like perlite. Yeah, I would say it's more like perlite than it is pebbles, but that's okay. So pour the pebbles evenly over the seeds and soil, then replace the cap to your mini greenhouse. All right, so now that we have, okay, so there we go. We've got our perlite on top of our seeds and soil, evenly distributed. Now step 7. Now you are ready to play a little trick on your seeds, imitating nature in the process called cold stratification. Place your mini greenhouse in the refrigerator and leave them for 20 days. Time in the cold, damp environment. So in the refrigerator, doesn't say freezer, says refrigerator. And so we will put them, I have an outdoor fridge, I'll go ahead and put them out there. And then after 20 days, we remove it and put it in a sunny window. So we put the cap back on for now. We've sown our seeds, got our soil in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and just put this one in the other water where the seeds are for now, out of the way, so that we can, and I'm gonna recycle this water, put it back in here. It's not gonna hurt anything. That way we can reuse it for our next one. All right, so now on to the cherry blossom. This is the one that I'm really excited about. The dogwood would be awesome, but I would really love to get this cherry blossom tree going. I have the perfect spot in the little flower garden area, or fairy garden area, that we would put this eventually. Maybe, we'll see. All right, so the instructions for this one here. Step 1, before starting, hot soak your seeds, which we did. Let them soak 24 hours. After pre-soaking your seeds for a day, you're ready to begin. First, remember to clear top from your mini greenhouse and pour in the bag of soil. Remove, said remember, it said remove. All right, so remove that. So basically the same steps here. Let's take out both of these, get our soil. Now, trick to doing potting soil, things like that, which this is only pour in a little bit at a time. Not the full thing like we did on the last one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now with this one and just do a little bit in there. And then we're gonna go ahead and get it wet. And then pack it down, get it mixed in there. So I like to do this typically when I'm doing any kind of potting soil, just a little bit at a time. It'll help absorb the water faster and stop pushing as much of it upwards. Kind of like that. Just easier to get the soil moistened faster instead of going through a bunch of times doing it. If you don't have, a little garden tool like this to use, I find a pencil works just well for kind of mixing up the soil. I do that a lot when I'm actually doing seed starting with soil. And then the tip of the pencil makes a perfect ability to kind of poke the hole to bury the seeds. And I find the tip of the pencil is roughly about 1/4 inch most of the time, and that's usually the depth that you actually need. So, little seed starting hack, if you will. All right, so we'll go ahead and let that soak in. Looks like most of it is drained out, but it is pretty well saturated at the moment, and that was a little easier than that one over there. So now that we've got that done, we'll move on to what says step 2 here. Gently add water from your mini greenhouse so the soil is saturated. Oops, that's what we just did, but not soggy. So, well, it'll be fine. Now it's time to sow your seeds. Simply pour the seeds into the mini greenhouse, then empty the pouch of perlite, looks like white pebbles. See, I thought it was perlite, directly over the seeds and replace the cap. So there we go. Let's get our seeds from our bowl there. 1, 2, 3. And let's get our perlite on top of them. Okay, spread that out a little bit. And then it says "30 days in the fridge." So, got our cap put back on that one, and we're gonna go ahead and after 30 days, we'll put it in a warm place, and then we wait for it to sprout. And eventually, once it sprouts, move it to a slightly cooler but still sunny, and keep the soil just moist, and after some time, we'll have a baby tree to transplant. Pretty cool. So that's awesome. I'm gonna have to label both of these obviously with a marker so that I know which one is which. And that's it. So I also need to set a alarm on my phone for one for 20 days and the other for 30 days. And I will update each of you when that happens. So there you have it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully we'll have some success with these and that I can recommend this brand to you. We actually picked these up at Outdoor World Bass Pro Shop. If you have one in your area, that's where we actually found these. Reasonably priced. They were 12 bucks a piece. So I mean, 12 bucks for if these are 100% guaranteed successful, that's a great price for a tree. So if you're in it for planting some trees like we are and testing it out, then I think this will be good for you. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss the updates on this. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are staying safe and enjoying your gardens.